What is going on, everybody? This is Jepp, and today we're going to learn how to play Battleborn by the Killers, which is the winning song from my last Struggle. I have posted a new Struggle, so if any of you guys want to decide the next lesson, that's the place to go. Before getting started with this song, I have to say to you that you should retune your guitar in a different tuning than standard. We are talking about the half step down, so you have to drop the notes of a half step of your strings like this. Internet is full of tuners like this, so you should have no problems. You will have problems if you don't tune your guitar and try to follow this lesson. So let's start with the introduction. The introduction is composed by a part where you will have to palm mute. So you put the palm of your hand near the bridge at the bottom of the strings, and then you play 5th fret on the B string, 3rd fret on the E string, 5th fret on the B string again, 3rd on the B, 5th on the B, and then you repeat these two notes for 3 times. Then you go 3rd on the B again, 4th on the G, 3rd on the B, and you repeat this whole part for 3 times like this. After you have repeated it for 3 times and you have restarted and arrived to this point, you will be playing for 3 times quickly. So 5th on the B and 3rd on the B for 3 times quickly. 4th on the G, 2nd on the G, and open G. So this is the first part of the introduction. Then you have to play the introduction for 2 more times, but this time without your palm mute, and you will start with a slide from the 3rd to the 5th fret on the B like this. And you end up on the 4th fret on the G after you play it for twice. So this is the introduction. Then we will go to a pre-verse, which is the exact same of the chorus, where we will have to play few chords. As always, when I explain chords, I'm gonna first teach you how to play each single chord. So when I will explain the part, I will just mention the chords by the name. So I'm gonna put a button right here where all the pros can skip to the part where I explain how to play the pre-verse. And in this moment, I'm gonna teach to all the beginners who don't know the chords how to play these chords. So the very first one is the G. You play the 3rd fret on both E strings, 2nd fret on the A and open strings. Then we have the C, 3rd fret on the A, 2nd fret on the D, open G, 1st fret on the B, open E, like this. Then we have the D. You will be playing just the last 4 strings, open D, 2nd fret on G and E, 3rd fret on the B, like this. Then we have E minor, open E, 2nd fret on A and D and open strings. A minor, open A, 2nd fret on D and G, 1st fret on the B, open E string. Then we have F, barré on the 1st fret, ring finger and pinky on the 3rd fret of A and D, ring finger on the 2nd fret of the G. We have B minor, barré on the 2nd fret, ring finger and pinky on the 4th fret of D and G, middle finger on the 3rd fret of the B, and C minor, which is this exact chord but slided up. There's a little bit of a thing. While you're playing, probably you will be, if you are confident with the barré, more comfortable to play the G chord like this. So point finger does barré on the 3rd, ring finger and pinky on the 3rd fret of A and D, middle finger on the 4th fret of the G like this. So this is the G chord in another position. So these are the chords. Let's go back with the pros. Hello guys. How are you doing? Let's go to the chorus where you basically have to play 1 or 2 strokes of each single chord but at a time. So you play, the first one is the G, then you go D, C, then you do C, D, E minor, G, A minor, then you do A minor, B minor quickly, then you go C, D, and then we'll start with the verse, which does we'll talk about the verse later. So I'm gonna scroll because I'm gonna see the lyrics, which should work like this. You was fading in my spirit, walk around like a ghost. The stars burn your heart, took a train for the coast. When you stand your heart up my ship, so how will you lose the light? Was blown by the wind in the still of the night. We're up against the wall. So let's just see the chords first, then we will see the strumming pattern, which is incredibly easy. You start going with the G, D, F, C, C minor, G, A minor, D. And after you have played this for twice, which is twice the verse, you end up when he says we're up against the wall with the C chord. We're up against the wall. So the strumming pattern is quite easy. You just do a regular one. So you do down, 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 up. So you do down, 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 against the wall. So this is basically the verse. You play it for twice and then you end up with the C chord. Then we will go to the verse. This is the verse. We're going to the chorus, which is the exact same chords as the pre-verse, but it's sung. So up against the wall, turning on the street, wanna let me down, wanna get back down on your feet, up against the wall. So without wasting time, I really don't want to sing the whole verse, even though this song is amazing. But one soul was a kind of keeper, a mother to a child. So you play the verse again for twice, but the difference right now will be that the chorus will be played for twice again. So after you do up against the wall, there's something dying on the street, you have to do when they break your heart, when they called your soul to burn, remember what I said. Boy, you will battle born. That's incredible. This song is wonderful. I am completely in love with this song, to be honest. So you play the chorus this time for twice instead of once, because right after this chorus we will have the solo, which is basically the introduction but slided up to the 12th fret on the E, and should sound like this. So you play this whole part for 10 times, but you will do blocks of 4, because the first 3 times you will be playing this, and then for the 4th time you will be playing a slightly different part, exactly as we did in the introduction, I'm sorry. So let's play this part, playing the 12th fret on the E, 14 on the E, 12 on the E, 14 on the B, then again 12 on the E, and you repeat for 3 times, 14 on the B and 12 on the E. Then you go back to 14 on the B, 12 on the B, and then you go back to 14 on the B, and you repeat it for 3 times like this. After you have gone to the 4th time, exactly like the introduction, you arrived at this point and you do for 3 times quickly. For 3 times, so 12 on the E and 14 on the B. 12 on the B, 13 on the G, and 12 on the G. So this is the block of 4 times the solo that you have to repeat for twice. So we go to 8, and it's this one. So after you've repeated this whole part for twice, we will have gone to 8. You will simply play for twice the regular part, so because then we'll be playing this one for other 2 times, so twice, but on the 7th fret of the E. You do 7, 10 on the E, then again 7, you go 10 on the B, and 7 on the E, so then you repeat these 2 notes for 3 times, then you go back to the 10th on the B, then you go to the 8th on the B, 10th on the B again, so and you end up like this. After you have done this for this number of time, this amount of time, we will go to the chorus, which is basically, scrolling down the lyrics again, is basically the final, because it starts going again, up against the wall, something dying on the street when you dug you down, and then it does it again. Did they break your heart? Did you solve tomorrow? Remember what I see? Then again for the 3rd time. Come on, show your face. So we'll start a fire. This is the 3rd time you play the chorus, and then you do. No, if you never learn, you never shine. If you never burn, the rising tide, the undertow, the phenomenon, the overflow. You turn away. Welcome home. Welcome home. So this female voice sounds balls to me. I guess the Singers of the Killers is way better. This is the last time you should play the chorus in Battle Born by the Killers, so you end up with 4 times the chords, and this is the last one, or at least that was something that tried to copy that one. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the lesson. I hope you understood everything. I hope you didn't die by my singing, and I will see you guys next time when you decide which song you want in my next lesson. In the meantime, I will be preparing a cover and I will keep rocking out. Peace.